Namaskar. Welcome to the next part. In the previous part, we saw the main causes of cancer described by medical science. We were discussing what is the commonality or similarity between these causes. And now I will express that similarity before you. This idea is based on Indian philosophy and Ayurveda. The similarity between these is that almost all of these causes are full of heat. Each of them has heat, and according to the philosophy, heat plays the biggest role in transforming everything in creation, and therefore this heat among these causes is very close to this disease. Therefore, heat is the cause of the disease. Of course, when this disease occurs, its causes are different according to the qualities. However, not everyone will get cancer because different diseases are possible according to the nature, situation, and lifestyle of that person. One thing is clear in this. Ayurveda says that one cause can cause many diseases and many causes can cause one disease. If we think about this carefully, we will realize that even if the cause is the same for each person, the disease can be different. Now, if these diseases are caused by these hot qualities, then this is part of the reason for not being cured. Here, the thought that the scholars have taken while treating, although it's some correct in a sense, it does not seem to a perfect. The reasons is that the scholars have tried to remove the unwanted growth that occurs in the body. Although this logic is correct, the question remains whether it is perfect, and the remedies used to remove that growth are very hot in nature. Even chemotherapy, radiation, or some other treatments are also hot. Now, a very simple thing is that even the common people all over the world understand that we treat the opposite qualities of the qualities that cause a disease. That is, a very simple example is that if it is cold, we wear warm clothes, and if we feel very hot, we try to find coolness. This is a kind of treatment, and in this treatment method, chemotherapy or radiation therapy or other medicines are hot. There is almost no possibility of cure a disease that is caused by heat, and therefore changing the directions of this and changing the approach of it seems to be a very important part. With these thoughts, it seems that the direction of research is not very right, or we constantly experience that it does not bring much benefit. From this point of view, research should shed light on it. It is also very important to express our opinion. According to Ayurveda, if a disease or illness does not get relief and the treatment, especially with hot or cold qualities and anactus or dry qualities, is not effective, then Ayurveda scholar says that there is a blood impurity, and then at time that treatment of blood purification is necessary. This blood's impurity is not the blood vision that is treated in laboratory today. According to Ayurveda, the reasons for it may be impure blood in accordance with the 5 elements or in accordance with the doshas. Therefore, while treating blood impurity, the biggest part of it change the blood, and during this process of changing, according to the Ayurveda, the impure blood is gradually removed so that the new blood that is formed can be formed well. This remedy plan is called Rakta Mokshan by Ayurveda scholars. This treatment of Rakta Mokshan can be useful for any disease in such a situation. Blood exchange therapy is used for blood cancer. There are examples of considerable success in replacing the blood in the entire body with new blood. But this process is not easy for everyone and is very complicated in all cases. That is not my point. If blood exchange is the successful in this place to some extent, then we should keep in mind that this is a blood exchange process. In a way, it is possible in all diseases or in all types of cancer, and the possibility of recovery from it is also that much higher. It is certain that the blood exchange therapy can be the best for cancer. It is very important to think from that perspective. We are expected to look into this issue carefully because we have seen about that there is no cure of cancer. One of these reasons for this is that we have not been able to find the causes of cancer. The second reason is that if it is disease is not cured by the qualities of cold, heat, dry and anactus described above, then these qualities which are opposed to each other cannot provide cure. In such a case, one of the reason is blood impurity. This blood impurity is from the point of view of Ayurvedic science. Laboratory tests in modern science have nothing to do with it. We will discuss this is more in details in the next session or section. Thank you very much.